Well, shit. We're back at Llyoyd Park. I went past in the tram not long ago and I've come back again, and things have changed a bit since I was last here rescuing daffodil bulbs. I have to say I'm surprised. We've got a new path here, completely new path, and at the top there is the Sandylands area to the right, Highland Avenue and the tram-link tunnels, and we've got new trees, lots of new trees. If we carry on like this, we might even be able to save the planet, and they're quite interesting. I thought they looked like elm trees, and they are elm trees. They're not English elm. We've actually got two different varieties. Ulmus rebona, I've got a big rebona, elm rebona, and we've got Ulmus New Horizon, and apparently I've looked it up and they are American hybrids. There we are, rebona and New Horizon. So we've got avenues of elm trees now at Llyoyd Park. We used to have elm trees in Britain and Europe, but unfortunately about the time of the 1980s, Dutch elm disease went through all our native elm trees, and of course that affected well, as far as I know, the large tortoiseshell is probably pretty much extinct now, because I think that's what the food plant of the large tortoiseshell was. But as you can see, we've got quite a lot of them here, and that's not all of them. We'll walk down. If you're a cyclist, this is pretty much a dream, to be honest. Go all the way from the top there and down practically to where the tram stop is. You can get to the tram stop on Coombe Road, so it's going to be pretty smooth. I might have to come back here one day on one of my bikes. I have to hold this because I'm wobbling a bit. I think in this corner here, years ago, there was actually an ephemeral spring, but I haven't seen it for a long time, and they've gradually just covered it up with crap. And here come the daffodils. Yes, they haven't continued the path right the way along. That would have been overkill, as we said at the time. Oh look, someone's got a kite, if I could see it. I'll try and zoom in a bit. And he's crashed it. Oh dear. Back out again. Right, daffodils. Yes, they have basically separated the daffodils. I think what it was, there was a clump here. They passed through the bottom of it, but they have turned left at a gap in between. But it's not a complete disaster, I suppose. I did save a few, but they are still here, and they will be back next year. Looks a bit sparse around here. I suppose I'll better get moving. But as I said, if you're a cyclist, this is pretty much heaven. Especially if your bike rides like a Bentley, like me blue postie. A runner. There probably was interesting items, but they never went deep enough to find anything. I found little bits of bottle. I don't remember finding much in the way of clay pipe, maybe one tiny piece, but we're almost at the bottom of the slope now. You can see that there's 1, 2 trees on their own. We're pretty much on the west edge of Llyoyd Park now. It's very big. open space, a bit of a valley here, and the geology is the Thanet sand, pretty much where the tree line is, and then lower down here it's actually the upper chalk, and the above the Thanet sand is more likely the Reading beds and the Blackheath beds or the Lambeth group. But apparently in this area the Woolwich beds are missing. They've been eroded away, so there's a bit of an unconformity, but the lower reaches are chalk. I'm not vlogging, I'm afraid. Won't even know how to use a selfie stick. Here's another one here. It's probably another one of these elms. See all these standard 1920s, 30s houses. There's a time in the past when all they did was build these type of houses. They call it ribbon housing. And it would just follow the roads as long as they are, even in the country, in the suburbs. Too many of them. Ash tree that hasn't succumbed to the dieback. Fraxinia. And then you've got the bowls here. It's actually a European lime tree there, and another ash tree. There's a couple of mystery trees here. I'm not entirely sure what these are. I thought they were cherries for a while, but I don't think they are. So we're getting close to Llyoyd Park tram stop now. See, here's another one of these trees. I don't know what it is. I know I'm normally pretty good with the trees, but yeah, I'm struggling. And this is where it just gets crazy as far as newly planted trees are concerned. I did come down here in front of the bowls, and I did find one bottle that was complete. There were signs of items. There may have been an older building in the location and it was demolished, and there may have been a bit of rubbish dating to the 20s. Here we go, look. Am I out far enough? Not quite. And they're all elm trees, American hybrid elms. Look at that lot. They've certainly done a lot of work to the south of Llyoyd Park in the last few years. A lot of work. There's loads of them, look. And you've got the car park, and then another path leading to the tram stop, and again more trees, avenue of elm trees everywhere, and even around that bund. I don't know if we'll be able to replace the Amazon rainforest with them, but at least in Britain we seem to be making some kind of effort. Let's just hope they survive the summer, that's all I can say, because last year was just evil. It was too hot, stifling, stuffy, up at 3 o'clock in the morning walking just to keep cool. So that's a lot of trees. Must be at least, I don't know, 70? That's a guess. Right, so what have we got here? Llyoyd Park, we've got a chalk quarry or two miniature chalk quarries. It's hard to tell whether they're actually, I don't think they're bomb craters. I think they're ancient lime and flint quarries. We've got a playground in the distance with a slide that disappears into the quarry basically. We've got a cafe here, outdoor fitness station, tennis courts, and these were done up. These were a bit of a mess, but they've certainly done a shitload of work here, and even the path it continues here. And this is what I did find a few hints of bottles, but so that's an avenue. And there's a tram, the Croydon tram. See if we can catch it. Well, not get on it, but watch it go past. They're up to 11 minutes now. So here's these more elm trees, one-sided avenue. And this is all beach. This is beach, this is. So yeah, it'd be nice when these trees get a bit older. I don't think we're going to quite manage it. We'll see it go past. Here we go. And I think we'll probably end it there. So, they've done a hell of a lot of work here, Llyoyd Park in Croydon. Lots and lots of landscape, quite a lot of money spent, I'd say. Better access to the bowls. There weren't really the paths, so you can easily walk around, you can cycle about. That's a lot better, much improved. This is basically Llyoyd Park tram stop. I think we'll end it there. So first video was saving daffodils basically. I've got a few, not too many. I've shared some with a friend, and this is the second video, which is basically at the end what they've achieved, which is a lot of landscaping and tree planting. Definitely have to bring one of the bikes down here and take a ride up and down. Oh well. Hope you liked the video. We're trying to save the planet, planting extra trees, and give us a thumb up if you like it. If you don't, thumb down, or even thumb to the side if you want to be different. Take care for now. Bye, and like I always say, try and do a bottle digging video, but we'll have to see. Never seems to happen. But at this moment in time, I'm so engrossed in trying to sort my reality life out. My flat is a tip, and I don't really have the room to bring any more bottles in, but I'd really like to get out and do a bit more bottle hunting, because it's just what I do really. Oh well, 14 minutes now, and I think we'll flash. We'll leave it there. So catch you guys later. DJ Puff the Third signing out.